Can 5 warriors do a key? No healer to save us. Will we have the utility? No heroism. No battle resist. Let's just say the ending comes as no surprise. I set out to help alleviate the problem of warriors being unpopular to bring, to lessen their misconceptions that they are a bad pick for the job. A problem at its core that lies with, yes, you and me, the community. So, to help bring this monster of a social construct down, I will tackle one problem and point at a time. In the previous video I already tackled the problem of how to get into a key. Now I will tackle the problem of, well, it really is the misconception of warrior doesn't bring what is needed. So in what way is it better to do so and nail down the point than showing off a 5 warrior group? You heard me right, 5 warriors. This means no healer, and the key, and a Sir World 12. To make it even more difficult, indeed, pugging. No pre-made team or effort here, just gathering the first lads who sign up and willing to tackle the task. This brings us to perhaps the first and biggest problem, to get 5 warriors together for this. So the first challenge, gathering the crew. I heartily recommend to you, if you're a warrior and isn't already, to join the Skyhall Discord server, the warrior Discord if you will. Here both new and veteran players can find anything from advice and help, or it can just be a place to vent a bit about how your run didn't go as expected. Maybe share a good meme. If you feel really brave though, you can take a peek in at PvP at night. It's a scary place. As already part of the community for a while, my name is luckily partly recognized by quite a few. But my name alone would not be enough to drive any recruitment, so no, for this we need a hero, a legend, a name spoken in hushed whispers in awe. Am I having a stroke or is something burning? Gala stroke. Trust me, this kid might have a heart of gold and a great attitude, but dang, he ain't allowed to cook. Shit get burnt so fast, not to mention so foul, that you will reconsider the very idea of free speech. You do be a good point though, just get him out of the kitchen. Okay, using this mad lad of cook as a vehicle, I promise it's not because I was feeling lazy. We embark on gathering the crew. We ask in the Discord, we use the in-game tool to call upon our brethren. We aim to create the dream team of 5 warriors. Well, we got a problem. Did I mention we're late in this expansion? Yeah, there's not that many people queuing up when you could be playing in the beta. So good. Or Pandaland. Yet we are warriors. We persevere. With gritted teeth and a ton of patience, we gather the rest of the crew. We gather Sonny C, or what he clearly is, Sonic the wannabe. This is all based on how he likes to huddle up to a ball and spin really fast. Then we got Kuranur, what is this name? Kuranur Uhai, the Urukai. The hero we need and likely deserve, taking his sword and board to fight the horde, choosing to become our stalwart guardian in this mission. Finally, rushing in to help, and having a really bad day, it's none other than Silmarillion. Nice, we are ready to go. None were worried that we did not have a healer. What is the worst that can happen without one? Having no healer, no one to top us up, to soften any mistakes proved to be an eye-opener. But let's be honest here, most of those deaths were avoidable one-shots, so not really a healer problem. There is no question about the place you do differ. Not to mention that stops become a lot more important without a healer to correct things, but this was all about gameplay. Now here is a kicker. Get it? War is often proclaimed by the community to be one of the worst classes to bring to get the job of interrupting and stopping done. To this I say, pummel to the face. With 5 short cooldown AoE stuns in this group, with 5 fairs, 5 single target stuns, and of course the good old trusted pummel, stops were being done at a rate would turn most groups envious. Let's just sum it up as this: you don't need a healer if you stop the mob from doing damage. Also, I want to point this out for the naysayers about bringing a warrior tanks to the keys. This guy is tanking the dungeon without the healer. Is this proof enough that warrior is good enough? Food for thought. Of course, there's one major hiccup in this plan of doing this run. Let's call it the curse of the Sug brain. So what happens if you got one Sug brain? Well, usually one guy dying to standing in the fire to DPS higher. Now what happens if you multiply this by 5? Sugmageddon. The amount of mistakes, the deaths, all avoidable and easily so. Even so, they happened over and over again, as our warrior brains just couldn't handle the fact that avoiding damage with no healer? It's kinda important. That aside, it must be said, we littered the dungeon floor with so many corpses that if a necromancer would see this, it would become harder than a mechanics adept at a toaster convention. But we did it. I've done my part. I have proven without a doubt that warrior can not only do the key, that bringing one will not magically make your key harder. I've proven beyond any doubt that you can bring 5 warriors and the key will be completed on time. The job will be done. In the end, it's bring the player, not the class. This all said, I hope this helped change your mind if you were in doubt. That you will from now on just invite the player, not worry about the class. I hope that the world becomes just that little bit more accepting and open. I hope you have a great day and even better coming week.